Chad Jackson back with you here at the Armstrong State softball field, ready for game number 2 of this Peach Belt Conference doubleheader between your Armstrong State Pirates and the Francis Marion University Patriots. In the circle in game 2 for the Pirates will be sophomore Morgan Duff. Duff came in yesterday in the second inning through 6 innings of 1-run ball as the Pirates overcame an early deficit to defeat UNC Pembroke 7-5. Duff on the season 2-0 with a 3.46 earned run average. This is her third start of the year, 10th appearance. She's thrown 28 in the third innings, given up 35 hits. She has walked 7 and struck out 18. And defensively for the Pirates behind her, Hannah Reppert will be at first base. Connor Weaver at second, Macy Coleman at short, Katie Collins at third. Logan Harrell behind the plate, and in the outfield from left to right, it's Natalie Corbin, Tasia Williams, and Jane Traska. Francis Marion's lineup for game 2 of our doubleheader looks like this. Brianna Barzola will play left field and bat leadoff. Taylor Johnson, the shortstop, bats second. Rainey Newman, the second baseman, bats third. Chelsea Welty, the catcher, will bat cleanup. Sam Chedina, the third baseman, bats fifth. Shania Dominique, the designated player, bats sixth. Brooke Holcomb will be at first base in game 2 and bat seventh. Taylor Brunson will be in right field and bat eighth. And Michaela Barnhart is at center field and will bat ninth. Pirates took game 1 9-1 in 5 innings. Again, the other finals so far today in the Peach Belt: Flagler beat UNC Pembroke 1-0. North Georgia defeated Augusta 2-0. They are still underway in the first game of a doubleheader at Georgia College, and Young Harris leads 8-4 in the 6th inning. And Georgia Southwestern leads USC Aiken 2-0 in the 3rd inning, first game of their doubleheader. They started at 2 o'clock this afternoon. So Barzola will lead things off for the Patriots. The senior from West Lynn, Oregon, 1 for 2 with a single in game 1 of our doubleheader today, hitting .409 on the year, leading the Patriots. And Morgan Duff's first pitch is a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Beautiful day in Savannah. We've had a few clouds go by, but non-rain threatening. The wind continues to blow out as that pitch is high from Duff, and it's 1-1. Winds changed direction a few times today, but right now blowing out towards left center. The 1-1 pitch popped up on the bunt, and Harrell will throw down to first and retire Barzola. She tried to bunt her way on. And that'll be the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Taylor Johnson. Johnson was 0 for 2 in game 1 of our doubleheader. Morgan Duff starts her off with a strike, the sophomore from San Diego, California. Struck out and grounded out in game 1 today. 0-1 pitch, good pitch on the inside part of the plate, and Duff gets ahead quickly, 0-2. Duff manned right field for the Pirates in game 1. Jane Traska out in right. So Morgan Duff in the circle as the 0-2 pitch is hit deep down the left field line, but it's curving and it will hit foul. Duff out of nearby Springfield, Georgia. Effingham County High School product. That one is hit deep to left, but again, it's foul off the bat of Johnson. Again, no balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Duff is fouled off, this time down the right side. Another shot foul down the right side. So Johnson battling with a 2-strike count against Duff, fouling off 4 pitches in a row. And the 0-2 pitch outside, taken for ball 1. We are just underway game 2 of this Peach Belt Conference doubleheader. Again, the Pirates won game 1, 9-1 innings, getting a 3-run home run from Hannah Ruppert and a grand slam home run from Katie Collins, as this has popped up to very shallow center field, and Connor Weaver lost it in the sun, could not come up with the play, and so it will fall for a base hit. And Francis Marion has a 1-out base runner for Rainey Newman. Newman was 1 for 2 in game 1. Pops this one up, foul territory. Hannah Ruppert will range over and make the grab for out number 2. So 2 down for Chelsea Welty, the catcher. Sophomore from St. Helena, South Carolina. Welty was 1 for 2, or 0 for 2, excuse me, in game 1. Looks at the pitch outside here for ball 1. Welty out of Beaufort High School, not too far away from here in the low country of South Carolina, as that pitch from Duff is low for a ball. Two balls, no strikes. The pitch high, taken for ball 3. And the 3-0 pitch is an automatic strike. It's 3-1.
My fault.
3-1 pitch fouled back off the screen. And so after falling behind the count, 3-0, Morgan Duff brings it back to a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Johnson will take off from first with a pitch, and it's popped up in the infield. This time, Connor Weaver has no trouble with it. She'll make the grab, and that retires the side. We go to the bottom of the first. Pirates coming to bat. Chad Jackson, Mac with you here. The Armstrong softball field. Game 2 starter for Francis Marion is the pitcher who ended game 1 for the Patriots, Samantha Robleski. Robleski came in and got the final out of the bottom of the 4th inning. Pirates then ended the game in the 5th, so for Robleski, She's only faced one batter so far today. Robleski is 8-3 this season. 67 and a third innings now pitched. 68 hits given up. She has walked 15, struck out 28. And she will face this lineup for the Pirates. Natalie Corbin leads things off, plays left field. Macy Coleman, the shortstop, bats second. Autumn Parrish, the designated player, bats third. Jean Traska will play right field and bat cleanup. Hannah Reppert plays first, bats fifth. Logan Harrell, the catcher, bats sixth. Katie Collins, the third baseman, bats seventh. Connor Weaver plays second, bats eighth. And Tasia Williams will be in center field and bat ninth as Robleski starts off Corbin with a strike. Natalie Corbin, the freshman from Richmond Hill, 1 for 2 in game one, hitting .333 on the season. 0-1 pitch, lined foul down the left side, and it's 0-2. Robleski, a transfer from Brandeis, and a native of Delray Beach, Florida. Don't see a lot of D3 transfers to D2, but Robleski gets another foul ball off the bat of Corbin to make it an 0-2 count. Robleski pitched in game 2 of yesterday's Peach Belt doubleheader at Flagler. She gave up a walk-off home run in the bottom of the 7th as there's a grounder to short. Throw to first is not in time, and Natalie Corbin beats out the infield single for the Pirates, and Armstrong State has the leadoff runner on. And I'll bring up Macy Coleman. Robleski's numbers in the game at Flagler yesterday: 6 innings plus the leadoff hitter, gave up 8 hits, 3 runs, walked 1, struck out 2. As Coleman, the sophomore, steps in 0 for 3 in game 1 of our doubleheader today, hitting .300 now on the year, with 7 homers, 17 runs batted in. First pitch to her is low and in for a ball. One-0 pitch, and that's hit to third, and that's going to be a double play as Corbin was going on contact, but a nice play at third by Sam Chedina to rob Coleman of a base hit and get the double play. We saw the Pirates turn 2 of those in game 1. But now the bases are empty for Autumn Parrish. Parrish, the junior from Monroe, Georgia, 3 for 3 in game 1. First pitch to her here from Robleski's fouled off for strike 1. So Parrish now hitting .295, 9 homers, 26 runs batted in. The 0-1 pitch hit into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And Parrish will stop at first as she is now 4 for 4 in the doubleheader. And it will bring up Jane Traska.
Now batting number 11, Jane Traska.
Traska, the right fielder, here in game number 2. 2 for 3 in game 1 with a pair of singles. Hitting .338. 6 homers, 15 runs batted in for the senior. First pitch to her is a strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-1. Bottom of the first. No score between the Pirates and the Patriots, as that pitch is called a strike, and it's 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch hits her. So Traska reaches first as she is hit by the pitch, and now Hannah Reppert will bat.
Now batting for the Pirates, number 12, Hannah Reppert.
Reppert drove in 4 of the Pirates' 9 runs in Game 1 today. Had a 3-run home run in the 3rd inning, an RBI single in the 4th inning. Robleski's first pitch is hit right to the second baseman, Newman. Newman will make the grab, and that will retire the side. Pirates bit the ball hard all inning long, but helped by the double play turned by Chedina, keeps it scoreless as we head to the second. We move to the bottom of the second inning here at the Armstrong State softball field. Sam Chedina, the third baseman, will lead things off after she provided the defensive highlight so far of Game 2 with a lunging grab and a double play in the first. Chedina hitting .337, had a solo home run in the 5th inning of Game 1 to account for the Patriots' only run in the 9-1 win by the Pirates. So on the year, Chedina now with 6 or 7 home runs, 32 runs batted in. She pops this one up to Logan Harrell in fair territory, just in front of home plate for out number 1.
Number 16, Shania Dominique.
So that will bring up Shania Dominique, the designated player. Dominique 0 for 1 did draw a walk in Game 1, but also popped into a double play. First pitch to her from Duff is low for a ball. Swing and a pop-up foul down the left side. That will fall for strike 1. Dominique hails from York, South Carolina, a 5'8" freshman for the Patriots. 1-1 pitch, foul back to the screen. It's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. The pitch from Duff hits her. So Dominique is on as a 1-out base runner for the Patriots.
And next to the Patriots, first baseman, Brooke Holcomb.
And it brings up Brooke Holcomb, who is getting her first action at the plate today. 5'10" junior from Southport, North Carolina, and a transfer from Charleston Southern. Holcomb is 7 for 41 this season, a 171 average. 2 doubles, 3 runs batted in. This is her 12th start of the year. Morgan Duff starts her off with a strike. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch popped up, and Katie Collins in foul territory will make the grab for the second out of the inning. So that'll bring up the right fielder, Taylor Brunson. She is also getting her first action at the plate today, manning right field in game 2. Duff starts her off with a strike. Brunson, a 5'3" senior from Shawnee, Kansas, hitting .247 with a home run and 9 runs batted in. The 0-1 pitch grounded to third. Collins up with it, throws on to first, and that will retire the side. Patriots get a base runner, but nothing else. We head to the bottom of the second. No score between the Pirates and the Patriots. Bottom of the second inning here at the Armstrong State Softball Field. Logan Harrell, Katie Collins, and Connor Weaver to face Samantha Robleski in the second inning. Harrell 0 for 1 in game 1, but she was hit by a pitch and also drew a walk. Harrell hitting .377, team leading average, and hits this one into center field, and Logan Harrell leads off the second with a base hit.
Good job, Logan!
And that will bring up Katie Collins.
Up next, number 20, Katie Collins.
Collins 2 for 3 in game 1, and for the second consecutive game had a grand slam home run that capped the scoring for the Pirates in the 9-1 win over the Patriots earlier today. First pitch to her from Robleski is low for a ball. Collins hitting .325, 7 home runs, 23 runs batted in. The 1-0 pitch down low again. It's 2-0. Pitch, big swing and a miss. You can tell Collins was swinging for the fences there. But the count is now 2-1. Collins out of Collins, Georgia. Played her first 2 seasons at the University of Georgia. Shows bunt, takes the pitch low, and it's now 3-1. See that a lot in softball. Batters will show bunt when they're really just going to take the pitch, kind of try and unsettle the pitcher. The 3-1 pitch, grounded through the hole into left field, and that's a base hit. So Collins with a single. And that will put runners at first and second with nobody out for Connor Weaver.
Number 14, Connor Weaver.
Weaver 0 for 3 in game 1. Reached on fielder's choice twice and also grounded out to short. would not be surprised if she was bunting here with 2 on, nobody out. And she fouls off the first pitch from Robleski for strike 1. Not really your typical bunting motion. She was trying to push it towards third. But it's no 1 count on Weaver, sophomore from Blakely, Georgia. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch popped up in the infield. And the third baseman, Chadina, will make the grab, and that will be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Tasia Williams.
So 1 down for Tasia Williams. Williams hitting .318, 1 for 2 in game 1 with an RBI triple that started the Pirates scoring in the second inning. Pops this one up in the infield. And that will be caught by the first baseman Holcomb. So back-to-back pop-ups.
Natalie Corbin.
Means there's 2 down in the inning, and now Corbin will bat. She singled to short to lead off the first inning for the Pirates. First pitch to her is a strike, and it's 0-1. Logan Harrell on at second, Katie Collins on at first. And the 0-1 pitch fouled back off the screen, and it's 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch is outside, taken for ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. Corbin fouls off the pitch from Robleski. One-two pitch, chopper to third, but Chadina will field it in foul territory. So Corbin will come back to the plate. 2 on, 2 out, bottom of the second. No score between the Pirates and the Patriots. Game 2 of this Peach Belt Conference softball doubleheader. And the 1-2 pitch, high and outside for ball 2. Again, the Pirates will be on the road next weekend. Then we'll wrap up the regular season schedule with 3 home doubleheaders, starting with Thursday, April 6th doubleheader against Georgia College. Pop up behind the plate, the catcher, Welty, will make the grab. And so Robleski, after giving up back-to-back hits to start the inning, gets 3 pop-up outs, and we head to the third. No score from Savannah. Top of the third inning. And Michaela Barnhart, the center fielder, will lead things off for the Patriots, facing Morgan Duff. Barnhart fouls off the first pitch from Duff for strike one. Barnhart 0 for 2 in game one of our doubleheader. Grounded out to the pitcher and to the third baseman. Hitting .333 on the year. 0-1 pitch, that's high for a ball. Barnhart is a senior from Virginia Beach, Virginia. A 1-1 pitch. That's a strike at the knees, and it's 1-2. Little poke shot, and that's a good play by Collins because she caught it on a very short hop. Initially thought she might have caught it in the air, but she was able to recover and throw on to first to retire Barnhart for the first out of the inning. Now I'll bring up the left fielder Barzola, who tried to bunt her way on in the first inning, but was retired by Logan Harrell at first. First pitch to her here is low for a ball. So Barzola was 1 for 3 in the doubleheader today. Hitting .406. Shows bunt, but takes the pitch outside for ball 2.
Get ahead now. Come on, get ahead.
2-0 pitch, low and outside again. It's 3-0.
All right, fight back, Morgan. You got this.
And the 3-0 pitch is high, and so Barzola draws a 1-out walk for the Patriots. First walk issued by Duff. And it brings up Taylor Johnson,
One out. Let's go.
who singled off of Duff in the first inning. She is 1 for 3 in the doubleheader today.
Here we go, Morgan.
Duff's first pitch to her is a strike.
Way to start it off, Mo. Stay ahead now. Stay ahead.
No runs, 1 hit for Francis Marion. No runs, 4 hits for the Pirates. We're in the top of the third. And a late swing by Johnson. She's able to get a piece of it for strike 2.
2 strikes on him. Way ahead. Work now. Work.
No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch lined foul down the third base side. She was well out in front of that pitch from Duff. Swinging a shot to deep right field, but there is Jane Traska as she runs it down in front of the fence for out number 2. Johnson gave it a ride, but Traska able to make the grab. And that will bring up Rainey Newman, the second baseman.
2 out.
Newman fouled out to Hannah Reppert at first in the first inning. Looks at a pitch outside here for ball 1. 1-0 pitch is hitting the left field. That's going to be a base hit. So Newman, who had 5 hits yesterday at Flagler, comes through with her second hit today. And it puts 2 on with 2 out for Welty, the catcher.
Here we go. 2 out.
Welty popped out to second in the first inning. And Duff delivers a first pitch strike at the knees. It's 0-1. In game 1, Welty was 0 for 2. 0-1 changeup. Hits her. And hit Welty and then hit the umpire. And that will load the bases for Chadina, who again had a home run in game 1 for the Patriots.
Now batting third baseman Sam Chadina.
But Chadina popped up to the catcher Harrell in her first at-bat in this game. Pops this one up in the infield here. Connor Weaver will make the grab, and Duff pitches out of the bases loaded jam here in the third. We head to the bottom of the third. Pirates and the Patriots still scoreless. Bottom of the third inning here at Armstrong State Softball Field. It'll be Macy Coleman, Autumn Parrish, and Jane Traska to face Samantha Robleski, the junior from Delray Beach. We said she was a transfer from Brandeis. She played her freshman year at Brandeis. She played last year for Francis Marion, won 17 games for the Patriots, had a 2.12 earned run average, and was named the team's MVP.
Leading off for the Pirates, shortstop Macy Coleman.
At Brandeis, she helped the team win the ECAC Division III New England title. She won 13 games at Brandeis before joining the Patriots. Macy Coleman steps in. She lined into a 5-3 double play in the first inning on a well-hit ball, but Sam Chadina at third able to make the play. Robleski's first pitch is hit into right field, and that's going to be a base hit.
Ready, get it going, Macy. All right, here we go, babe.
So Macy Coleman singles to right, and the Pirates have had the leadoff runner on each inning, but Robleski's done a good job of pitching out of situations with runners on. The Pirates have left 5 on through 2 innings, and now Autumn Parrish will bat. She singled off of Robleski in the first First pitch to her is inside for a ball. One ball, no strikes. The pitch, that's a strike on the inside part of the plate, and it's 1-1. Robleski, time called to tie her shoes. The one thing Robleski has done so far in this game is limit the Pirates to singles. We know that the Pirates, when they score runs, and especially in bunches, they like to do it with the long ball, but all 5 hits in the game for the Pirates, singles. 2 balls, 1 strike. The count to Autumn Parrish, and that's hit into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Coleman will end up at third as Parrish will stop at first, and the Pirates have runners at the corners with nobody out for Hannah Reppert, and this represents the best chance for the Pirates to score. Or excuse me, Jane Traska is up. And I think the Pirates are going to get a runner at first base as Savannah Gladue is going to come in and run for Autumn Parrish.
Pitch running for the Pirates, number 4, Savannah Gladue.
So Gladue, the senior from Grovetown, Georgia, will run for Parrish at first.
Now batting for the Pirates, number 11, Jane Traska.
And Jane Traska will step to the plate. Traska was hit by an 0-2 pitch from Robleski in the first inning to load the bases, but then Robleski, and she is hit by the pitch here again. Gladue ran with the pitch, but that will load the bases for Reppert here with nobody out. And Kim Dean out to check on Traska and make sure she's okay. Hannah Reppert telling her not to rub it as we got a meeting in the circle here for Frances Marion as Robleski in a tough spot right now. Bases full of Pirates, nobody out in a scoreless ball game.
Up next for the Pirates, number 12, Hannah Reppert.
Reppert lined out to second with runners at second and third. I think I said the bases are loaded. It was runners at second and third in the first inning. And so Reppert 0 for 1 today, but 2 for 4 in the doubleheader. And the first pitch to her is a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Macy Coleman on at third. Savannah Gladue, the pinch runner, on at second. Jane Traska on at first. The 0-1 pitch down and away for ball 1. And Robleski trying to keep the ball down on Reppert. 1-1 pitch popped up. And that'll be caught for the first out of the inning in foul territory by Chadina.
Now batting, Logan Harrell.
And that will bring up Logan Harrell. Harrell singled to lead off the second. And she grounds this one, and it's over the glove of the first baseman into right field. 1 run scores, but the second runner is out at the plate as Gladue is thrown out by the right fielder, Taylor Brunson. But the Pirates score the first run of the ball game. There's a bad hop single that just hopped over the glove of Holcomb into right field. And the Pirates take a 1-0 lead.
Katie Collins.
And we get another meeting in the circle here. So runners on second and third. There are now 2 down in the inning, and Katie Collins steps to the plate. Collins singled off of Robleski in the second. She bats with runners at second and third here, 2 down, as Traska is on at third, Logan Harrell's on at second, and the first pitch to her is high and tight for ball 1. Welty has to slide over and make the catch on that pitch, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch hit deep in the air to center field. This one is gone. Katie Collins with her 3rd home run of the weekend, a 3-run shot, and the Pirates take a 4-0 lead. So finally the Pirates get that extra base hit they need, the 3-run home run off the bat of Collins, who is red hot right now for the Pirates. She has driven in 12 runs this weekend. And now Connor Weaver will bat. She popped up to third her first time up. She swings and misses at the first pitch from Robleski for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch, grounded to second. Newman will flip to first, and that will retire the side. But the Pirates played 4, 3 on the Katie Collins home run. We head to the top of the 4th, 4-0 Pirates. We head to the top of the 4th inning here at the Armstrong State softball field. Bless you. And the designated player, Shania Dominique, will lead things off for the Patriots, facing Morgan Duff. Duff has limited the Patriots to 2 hits in 3 innings. Dominique reached base against Duff, but it was when she was hit by a pitch in the 2nd inning. First pitch to her here is high for ball 1. Exciting one in Milledgeville. Young Harris, Georgia College, still in the first game of their doubleheader. They start at 1 o'clock. It's 11-7, and Georgia College still batting in the 7th as there's a grounder to third. Collins picks it up, throws on to first, and there's 1 away. And that'll bring up the first baseman, Brooke Holcomb, who fouled out to third her first time up. First pitch upstairs for a ball to Holcomb. UNC Pembroke and Flagler tied 2-2 in the 6th inning down in St. Augustine. Again, Flagler won game 1 of that doubleheader 1-0. 1-0 pitch hit foul down the left side. USC Aiken leads Georgia Southwestern 5-3. They're in the 6th inning there. First game of their doubleheader. And this one popped up over towards the Francis Marion dugout, and Hannah Reppert calls for it, makes the grab for the second out of the inning. North Georgia with an early 1-0 lead on Augusta in the second inning, as Taylor Brunson, the right fielder, will bat. Grounded out to third her first time up. She hits this one into right field. Throw to first by Traska is in time. And so Brunson is out 9-3 to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down to go the Patriots, and we head to the bottom of the fourth. Pirates lead at 4-0. Bottom of the fourth inning here at Armstrong State Softball Field. We're going to have, it looks like, a change for Francis Marion. Number 19 is going to come in at first base for number 22. So Jenny Pollock, who started and played game 1 at first, will come in.
Leading off for the Pirates, number 19, Tasia Williams.
So Pollock in at first, and Tasia Williams will lead things off for the Pirates. Williams popped up to first in the second inning. Looks at a pitch high and inside for ball 1. 4 runs, 7 hits for the Pirates. No runs, 2 hits for the Patriots. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. And the next pitch from Robleski is low for a ball. It is a final in Milledgeville, by the way. Young Harris has knocked off Georgia College in game 1 of their Peach Belt Conference doubleheader. What that means for the Pirates, as the Pirates now, as we speak, have a 2-game lead over the rest of the league in the league standings, but obviously a long way to go, as the 3-0 pitch to Williams is a strike. Pirates have already played Young Harris. They will play Georgia College in our next home doubleheader a week from Thursday, April 6th, here at the Armstrong State Softball Field. 3-1 pitch hit deep in the air to right, but it's over the glove of the right fielder, Brunson, for a home run. Brunson was camped underneath it. Looks like she had it, but it hit off her glove and over for the home run. So Tasia Williams, with a solo home run, makes it 5-0 Pirates. And so after the home run given up, and we're going to have a pitching change. So Robleski is out. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we come back. You're listening to and watching Pirate Softball. The new pitcher for Francis Marion is Christy Presley, 5'8" freshman from Monroe, North Carolina. She relieves Samantha Robleski, who threw 3+ innings, gave up 9 hits, 5 runs. And Presley will face the top of the order, Natalie Corbin, who is 1 for 2 today. Presley's numbers on the year: 4-2 with a 1.63 earner run average. This is her 14th appearance of the season. She does have 1 save, 38 2/3 innings pitched. She's given up 36 hits. She has walked 23, struck out 17, and the first pitch to Corbin is inside for ball 1. Corbin singled in the first, fouled out in the second. The 1-0 pitch is letter high for strike 1. One ball, 1 strike, high, and it's 2-1. Four runs for the Pirates in the third, 1 here in the fourth on the home run by Tasia Williams. That looked like, from our vantage point, hit off the glove of Brunson and over the fence in right field. Second home run of the game. Pirates now with 53 home runs on the year. In case you're wondering, as the 3-1 pitch is popped foul out of play, the school record for home runs is 81. That was set in 2014 when the Pirates deep runs to the D2 World Series. Pirates on pace to break that record, but they've got to get the games, as the ball 4 will put Corbin on at first with nobody out for Macy Coleman.
Up next, Macy Coleman.
Coleman 1 for 2. Singled her last time up, lined into a double play in the first inning. And the first pitch to Coleman is a strike from Presley. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch high, taken for a ball. Corbin thought about moving on the pitch, but stayed at first. When the 1-1 pitch is a strike, the ball pops out of the glove of Welty, so Corbin takes advantage and moves to second on the pass ball, and now she's in scoring position. And it's a 1-2 count on Coleman. 1-2 pitch, late swing, and Coleman just got a piece of the changeup, and good thing she did, because that was going to be strike 3. So again, the 1-2 pitch from Presley, and that's high for ball 2. The 2-2 pitch popped up, and the catcher, Welty, will make the grab in fair territory. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 7, Autumn Parrish.
So I'll bring up Autumn Parrish, who is 2 for 2. in this game. After going 3 for 3 in game 1, she is 5 for 5 in the doubleheader. And the first pitch to her from Presley is low. So 1 ball, no strikes the count. Christy Presley in relief of Samantha Robleski. Grounder to third, but foul. And it's 1-1. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Pirates leading at 5-0. After taking game 1, 9-1 in 5 innings. Pirates trying to stay ahead of the pace in the Peach Bowl Conference. They have won now 9 in a row. As that's a pitch, must have been a little outside, and it's 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Natalie Corbin on at second. And the 2-1 pitch, that's high for ball 3. And the 3-1 pitch is high, and Presley has now walked a pair, sandwiched around the pop-up out by Coleman. And with 2 on and 1 out, Jane Traska will come to the plate. She has been hit twice in this game, but both of those by the starter Robleski. And the first pitch from Presley is fouled off for strike 1. Grounder off, thought that was off the foot of Traska, but it's going to be safe at first on the errant throw. And it's safe all around. And so the play stands, so an error on Frances Marion will load the bases for Hannah Reppert.
Now batting number 12, Hannah Reppert.
And Reppert will step to the plate. Reppert has lined out to second and fouled out to third in this game as she fouls off the first pitch from Presley here. But again, bases full of Pirates. With Natalie Corbin on at third, Autumn Parrish on at second. They reached on walks. And then Traska reached on the errant throw by the third baseman, Chadina. Pop up, that's going to get foul. Out of play for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch blocked by the catcher Welty. Again, an important block with the runner at third. But the count is now 1-2. Grounder, and that's into the hole to left field. That's a base hit. 1 run scores. Throw the plate will not be in time. Parrish scores. And then the throw gets away from Welty, so runners advance, and the Pirates plate 2. It's now 7-0.
Now batting, Logan Harrell.
So Logan Harrell will bat after Hannah Reppert drives in a pair to make it 7-0. And Harrell is 2 for 2 in this game. She hits this one high in foul territory, and the second baseman makes the catch, but then the throw goes over towards the Pirates dugout, so Traska tags and scores, and that makes it 8-0. So heads up base running from Traska.
Now batting for the Pirates, number 20, Katie Collins.
And now Katie Collins will bat. 2 down in the inning now. So that goes down the books as a sacrifice fly for Harrell on the foul out to the second baseman. And then Collins' first pitch is popped up to center field. The shortstop, Johnson, will make the grab, and that will retire the side. But the Pirates plate another 4 as we head to the 5th here at the Armstrong State softball field. 8-0 Pirates lead. Top of the 5th inning here at the Armstrong State softball field. Michaela Barnhart, Brianna Barzola, Taylor Johnson to face Morgan Duff in the 5th. Barnhart grounded out to third in the 3rd inning. Shows bunt, but takes the pitch high for ball 1. Infield in on the lefty hitting Barnhart. 8 runs, 10 hits for the Pirates here in game 2. No runs, 2 hits, 2 errors for Francis Marion. As this one is hitting to left field, Natalie Corbin, playing shallow, will make the grab for out number 1. And that'll bring up Brianna Barzola, the left fielder. Barzola 0 for 1 in this game. 1 for 3 in the doubleheader. Drew a walker last time up. Taps this one. This is a fair ball, and Barzola is going to be able to beat it out as Weaver was late covering at first. Even if she was there in time, I'm not sure that the Pirates would have been able to get her. So it is a single for Barzola, her second of the doubleheader, and it puts a runner on with 1 out for Taylor Johnson, the shortstop. Johnson flew out to deep right. This time she hits one into right that's going to fall for extra bases. And a double for Johnson puts runners at first and second with one out for Rainey Newman. So Francis Marion, who needs a run in this inning to continue the game, has two in scoring position. For Newman, the second baseman, who was 1 for 2, a single in her last at-bat. Duff's first pitch hit deep in the air to left, and that's going to plate 2. The throw to second not in time, and Rainey Newman with a 2-run double makes it 8-2. And so with Francis Marion plating 2 on the 2-run double by Newman, assistant coach Megan Connor out to talk to Duff, and we'll be right back. So after Morgan Duff got the first batter in the inning out, the Patriots have gone single, double, double and scored 2 here in the 5th. And there's a grounder to short. Coleman will throw on to first for the second out of the inning. The runner at second, Newman, moves to third. And there's now 2 down for Chadina, the third baseman, who has popped up twice, once to the catcher, once to the second baseman. Duff's first pitch popped up in the outfield. Tasia Williams will camp underneath it and make the catch for the final out of the inning, but Francis Marion gets the runs they need to stay alive in this game. Plating 2, we head to the bottom of the 5th, 8-2 Pirates. Bottom of the 5th inning here at the Armstrong State softball field. Connor Weaver, Tasia Williams, Natalie Corbin to face Christy Presley. By the way, the final line on Robleski, 3 innings plus 9 hits, 5 runs. Presley has thrown 1 inning, given up 1 hit, 3 runs, 2 earned, walked 2, and she faces Weaver here, who is 0 for 2 with a pop out and a ground out. Searching for her first hit of the doubleheader. She was 0 for 3 in game 1. And the first pitch to her is high for ball 1. I can tell you that USC Aiken has defeated Georgia Southwestern 5-3 in game 1 of their doubleheader. North Georgia, after winning game 1 over Augusta, as this is grounded to second, and it's booted by the second baseman, Newman. That's going to be an error, allowing Weaver to reach. And so really what's been a cleanly played doubleheader between both teams. Francis Marion has now committed 3 errors in this game. And it brings up Williams, who hit a home run her last time up. She is 1 for 2. First pitch is popped up. And that's going to fall in between. It's a fair ball because it hit one of the fielders. And so even though it kicked foul, it hit off the pitcher, which means that Williams is going to have about a 30-foot single. And that will put runners at first and second with nobody out for Natalie Corbin. Corbin drew a walk from Presley as she was the first batter that Presley faced coming into the game. First pitch is bunted, and that's going to stay fair, and so Corbin has a bunt single. And the Pirates have loaded the bases without the ball leaving the infield. And Macy Coleman will step to the plate. Coleman 1 for 3 with a single. She fouled out to the catcher her last time up. And the first pitch is low and in for ball 1. So the bases are loaded, but right now the run that matters is Williams, because with Weaver on at third, that's the 9th run of the game, but the runner, Williams, represents the 10th run of the game, which would end the game here in the 5th inning. The 1-1 pitch, grounded foul over towards the Pirates dugout, and it's 1-2. So the 1-2 delivery from Presley, and that's high for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch outside for ball 3. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Again, bases loaded, so no place to put Coleman. And that's high and outside for ball 4. So now the score is 9-2. And Parrish, who drew a walk from Presley her last time up, has a chance to end the game on this at-bat. Parrish 2 for 2 in this game, 5 for 5 in the doubleheader. Grounds the first pitch foul for strike 1. Nine 2 Pirates lead, looking to cap the weekend as that one bounces in and Welty smothers it. It's 1-1. Again, that ball gets past Welty and Williams can score. It ends the game. The 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to left. This should be deep enough to score Williams. The throw of the plate off the line, and the Pirates will take it 10-2 on the sacrifice fly by Parrish. and sweep the Peach Belt Conference doubleheader from the Patriots. Well, fans, we will talk to you Tuesday from Pirate Field for Armstrong State baseball as the Pirates host Albany State. Chad Jackson saying good afternoon from Savannah as again the Pirates win it 10-2.